Okay, guys, so I'm live on my YouTube channel right now with a news update. Little late tonight, but hey, it's all right. I've been busy. So a news update for tonight. We're gonna look at some news websites like we always do here on the Flag Guy, and check the top stories that happened this past week. I only use CTV News now because it's a Canadian news site and it's like a news thing that most Canadians watch for television news. So, yeah, just remember to subscribe and like my videos. You can check out my website for the latest updates and information at theflagguy.weebly.com. You can email me for contact info at theflagguy64@gmail.com. I'm just gonna check the stream here, see who's watching. So just bear with me with that. Checking the volume. So yeah, I'm gonna screen share now in this stream. So yeah, just bear with me while I do that. This will be the last news update because of summer is coming, and I do have a summer job, so I can't be doing these news updates. I can't be doing anything on the Flag Guy now. I kind of have to take a break because I'm going to be busy with a job and that. So yeah, the Word Churches, this is going to be the final week next week of the Word Church live streams for the month of June. So yeah, just a little update as my YouTube channel. I try to add new features and stuff to it. I did post a video today, and I will show you that video that I posted today. It is on the flagpole project that I am doing. It's on that 30 or 40-foot flagpole, guys. I made a mistake in this video. It's actually a 40-foot flagpole. I was telling you that it was a 35-foot, so please bear with me as I try to remember what the actual height is. But yeah, it's 40 feet, guys. So just a little correction on that. But anyway, there's that video that I made today. So check that out. Like that video. I've liked it. So just like that. And we'll get on with the news. Please subscribe as it encourages me. So yeah, we're going to check out this news. This looks like it came out today. And guys, like I said, I'm ending this for these news updates. Like I usually have them on Friday. I have to end them because of the job in the summer. I'm going to decide when I start back up in the fall time with these streams. I'm going to decide if I want to continue these news updates or not, because they are a little absurd to a YouTube channel like mine. One of my hobbies is that I like reporting the news, and that's why I do these news updates, because I enjoy doing news and reporting on some things. So yeah, this news story came out today. I think this came out today. So this is about a pride. Yeah, it did come out today. So yeah, if I'm only going to read some of this story, so if you want to read the rest, and just Google search this headline and then put CTV News, because that's where it can be found. In this stream, I'm only going to show a limited amount of just under 10 news stories like I always do. But again, this is about a pride parade. We're gonna start this news updating here. So I'm gonna read this headline that is updated, that is highlighted here. The brother of a man who police believe was murdered by accused serial killer Bruce McArthur thanked the LGBTQ community for pressuring Toronto police to investigate the deaths of 8 missing men, but said it is deeply worrying it took investigators so long. So yeah, that's that part of the story. If you want to read more of that, please and always go to this headline here. It can be found on the CTV website. Anyway, um, that's that story that came out today. We're going to read up on marijuana legalization because that's big in the news for Canada this week. Apparently, it remains as breaking news that Trudeau is legalizing pot. It's not something that I think that Canada should have, but again, it remains as breaking news. You never know what's going to happen out of this. It's still developing. Um, it will always be breaking news to me because I don't want this to happen. It's not good for your health. People may think it is, but I don't think it's good for your health. Anything that smokes shouldn't be good for your health, really. It's really bad for your lungs. So anyway, this is the headline. You can find this on CTV News because I'm only going to read part of this story. So legal pot shops become a reality on October 17 of this year, but underground dispensaries may linger. So that's this story, and I will read this. As always, the first headline. If this was shorter, I would have read, I could read that, but I'm only going to read this part that I've highlighted. So in Victoria, on the day Canadians will legally buy and use recreational marijuana, the clock will start ticking for cannabis dispensaries already open across the country, say politicians and pot industrial insiders. So yeah, you can read the rest of that. I just want to get in with this live stream. I don't want to make it too long, and if I read those, and the live stream goes on forever. And as you may see, it's very late to where I live, but I don't want that to be in the live stream. So it's kind of odd when you have your shelf in your live stream. But anyway, PM on pardons for possession. Okay, this is a video. I'm not going to show that because they make money off those videos, and I don't want to show them because, well, it's just clearly because they're making money, and I'll just let them have their money. So a hot dog is famous. So let's check out the hot dog. Hot dog water. Seller in Vancouver gets laughs to prove point. So let's read up on this. This looks interesting. This looks like a little video, but I don't think I'll have to watch that. Anyway, I'm going to read some of this, and then you can look up this headline after, the live stream. It's on CTV News. So it reads that. So it gets laughs to prove point. So from Vancouver, a Vancouver man who sold bottles of hot dog water for nearly $40 each says he was trying to see how marketing of health claims backed by supposed science amounts to quick sales. This is really interesting. So hey, I'm just gonna read this. Douglas Bevans said he boiled about 100 organic beef hot dogs and put each one in a bottle of the car he sold at an annual car-free event. So yeah, that's that story. So yeah, you can always find that one at this headline here. Hot dog water seller in Vancouver gets slashed to prove point. That looks really interesting to read. Yeah. So if you want to read that, just Google search that headline, and it's always found on CTV News. CRA scheme. Uh, Ooh, fake Mounties. This sounds interesting. This is, as you may know, Canada has Mounties as their police. So if you don't live in Canada, the Mounties are actually our police force. But anyway, the highlighted text is the headline, so you can find this story. Yeah, so we're going to read up on the Mounties. Yeah, I'm going to just highlight these two here and read. Vancouver police say a woman who claimed to have been arrested by fake police officers in a fraud scheme exgenerated her report. Police now say that the woman has never physically approached by people claiming to be officers, but detectives have confirmed she was scammed out of $6,000. Never heard of something like that before. So yeah, that is real. Police say fake Mounties weren't actually involved in scam of BC woman. That's the headline. You can always Google search to read the rest of that story on the CTV News website. All on CTV News. Anyway, I'm trying to talk like the people, but anyway, I seen another story that sounds interesting, so we're gonna read up on this story. This sounds interesting. Joey Chestnut defends title, gobbles down record 72 hot dogs. 72 hot dogs he gobbled down as a record. That's really interesting. So the highlighted headline, you can always find that and read the rest, as I only read a part of it. So from New York, Joey Joel's Chestnut gobbled, chompled, and powered his way to a 10th title on Tuesday, continuing his record-setting reign as the chowing champion at the annual Nathan's Famous July 4th hot dog eating contest. So this is really interesting. So if you want to look at that, that's found there. He's trying to gobble 72 hot dogs. I don't know why. He's ridiculously crazy to do that. But anyway, a big hot dog shop story. So no one from Mesh. So yeah, this is a television show, I think Mesh is. I thought that I did a word search on mess, but I can't remember. But I'm not gonna go to my YouTube channel and check that on air. But anyway, owners want recipes from a hot dog shop. No one from Mesh. So this is a hot dog here. Hot dogs are the one of the main big news topics this week. Anyway, Toledo, Ohio, a feud over recipes from a Ohio hot dog eatery made famous on the television series MASH is back in court. So they're back in court. So yeah, you can always find that to read the rest on this at Owners Want Recipes from Hot Dog Shop. No one from MASH. That is found on the CTV News webpage. So yeah, we're going to read back on the top stories of this week. So this looks interesting. This looks interesting for news. Canadian related to 22 of 23 players on Iceland soccer team. So I'm only going to read this sentence and the next sentence because this one's a little short. But what began as an opportunity to brag to his colleagues ended up with a Manitoba man discovering his related to almost all of the players on Iceland's World Cup soccer team. Lin, okay, I'm not even going to bother the name. That's kind of hard to read. A member of the Legislative Assembly of Manitoba started investigating his connection to the team during the excitement that followed Iceland qualifying for his first ever World Cup. So that looks interesting. So if you want to read more of that headline that I've highlighted, that's always found on CTB News' webpage. This is new. Yeah. He gets it. Bolstered by outcome of training. MP Weir wants to run for NDP in 2019. So that I think is him. He wants to run for NDP. So this is what's highlighted. If you want to read the rest of this story, please by all means go to CTB News and Google search this from their website. So from Ottawa, Saskatchewan MP Aaron Weir is bolstered by the outcome of his anti-harassment training sessions and hope his former party, the New Democrats, will have him back in time for the next election. So he wants to run for NDP in 2019. So that's an interesting story. So just read up on that. You think that's interesting as well as I do. So here's a story about Melania Trump. I did hear some about this story, but Melania Trump's I Don't Care jacket spans trove of memes, spams, sprouns, truth of memes. Yeah, guys, that word does not make sense to me. I never seen that word before. So I'm going to read this part that I have highlighted here. These two sentences, that's not what I'm going to read, so just ignore that. New York First Lady Melania Trump's green Zara jacket, the one reading, "I really don't care, do you?" has opened up a world of memes. The $39 jacket, which Miss Trump donned before and after a visit to migrant children in Texas on Thursday, has become the perfect blank canvas to sound off online. I'm going to also read this. That never really told us much. Detractors and supporters are doctoring Miss Trump's jacket with words ranging from the compassionate to the downright raunchy. There's "I really do care, do you? I voted for Hillary, and November is coming." Okay, I don't get that. But if you want to read more of that story, please by all means Google search this headline and you may have the pleasures to read the rest of that story that is always found on the C2B News' website. One more story and one this stream. So why hairy caterpillars are suddenly everywhere. So that's another story there. So if you want to read the rest of this, just Google search this headline and I will read part of this story like I always do. If you feel like your house, your yard, even your whole town is being overrun with caterpillars this year, you're not alone. Many parts of the country are seeing explosions in in the fuzzy striped critters known as forest tent caterpillars. So that sounds interesting. I just want to see if there's another story because I like to get these top stories listed here down packed. Okay, so this is the last story. Update. This is the last story I'm on the stream because I just want to get those stories down packed. So, yogurt spill in major Ontario highway. This is so interesting. Yogurt spill on major Ontario highway halts traffic. Okay, so apparently yogurt has spilt all over the highway. So I'm going to read these two sentences here. So from Toronto, provincial police say a 25-year-old man is facing charges after a transport truck spilled yogurt onto a busy stretch of a major highway in Toronto's East End early Friday. Officers say the truck was traveling west on Highway 401 when it hit the support post for an electronic sign. So that sounds interesting, and if you want to see more of this story, please Google search on CTV News' website, yogurt spill on major Ontario highway halts traffic. That's our last story, so if you want to like this video, that really encourages me. If you want to subscribe, feel free to subscribe and click on the notifications bell for the latest notifications here on the Flag Guy. I'm just dressed casual as I usually would dress in a tie for these news updates, but not tonight. It's the last news update that I'm doing for a long time. And then, after summer, like I said, I may or may not do these news updates again. That will be in September when I make that decision. I've already did 5 of these news updates, I think, on the channel. So, and I'm not that interested in doing them anymore. It's a Friday tradition on the channel here. I just don't like to do. I like to make it so I can do hangouts here on the Flag Guy with I don't know, people in the live chat. I can interact Friday nights, but I don't have that many viewers to do it. I really need promotions for this YouTube channel. I have Facebook, but it's not doing much. I may get viewers on Facebook, just saying, but I may have to change my name. I mean, this name might be the factor that I don't get much viewers, but I don't want to do that because then I have to redesign a new logo. So I like to have a logo for my YouTube channel, and yeah, that's too much trouble. Anyway, or maybe I just don't have to change the logo. I just have to change the channel name and then leave the logo as the Flag Guy. Now I can still nickname myself the Flag Guy. But done with that rant. Please, for the latest updates, visit theflagguide@weebly.com. Email me for contact information at theflagguy64@gmail.com. Find me on Facebook to contact me at facebook.com/theflagguy64. I think that's the URL. Or you can just find me on Facebook at the Flag Guy. You can use my contact page for contacting me at theflagguide@weebly.com, and you can find the contact link in the horizontal menu at the top of my webpage. Anyway, thanks for watching. Links are down in the description to my website and my Facebook page. Also, my email is there, so feel free to check that out. But anyway, thanks for watching this last week's this last news update this week. Um, it may or may not be the very last update on the flag guy for news. It just may be the last news update. So anyway, we're ending. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and click on the notifications when you do subscribe for the to get the latest notifications. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later in the next video. From the flag guy, thanks for watching, and good night if it's a night where you are. Just good night. So see you later here from the flag guy.